Ready to escape into a world of enchanting pixels? What is it, my peeps? And today we're going to be reading Thomas and Friends, The Best Engines Ever. Connor and Caitlin are very fast engines who love racing each other as they take passengers back and forth between the island of Sodor and the mainland. One day, as they sped around a bend, Caitlin was alarmed to see a red flag at the side of the track. Ahead, Caitlin saw Emily blocking her path. Caitlin whistled and slammed on her brakes. Connor flew past. Emily was embarrassed. "Sorry," she said. "I've broken down. I can't move." "Nothing to worry about," Caitlin replied. "Everybody breaks down sometimes." Emily asked Caitlin for a push onto a siding. Caitlin didn't have buffers, so she couldn't shunt Emily without them, so she moved over to another track. Her passengers were getting impatient. Later that day, Emily was still waiting on the tracks when Caitlin returned. "Hi, Caitlin," said Emily as Caitlin switched tracks. "Where are your coaches? I'm taking you to the steamworks." Caitlin replied as she buffered up behind Emily. "I wasn't going to leave you stranded here." As Caitlin pulled Emily along, Connor appeared, ready to race alongside. Caitlin sped up. "Now this is fast," Emily said. "Not really," Caitlin replied. "You're a bit heavier than my coaches." "What?" said Emily. "You're a great big steam engine like me," Caitlin explained. That made Emily smile. Connor was so fast that he soon caught up and sped by Caitlin and Emily, but he slowed down as he approached the station. Caitlin and Emily continued to the steamworks. As Emily was being lifted onto the gantry crane, she told Victor about Caitlin. "She's so fast, she must be the best engine ever." "Being fast isn't everything, Emily," Victor said kindly, but Emily was daydreaming. She saw herself racing along the main line, like a Caitlin. Like a Caitlin? You mean like Caitlin? Anyway, a few days later, Thomas the Tank Engine saw Emily in the shunting yards. "What's the matter?" Thomas asked when she didn't reply to his hello. Emily sighed. "Caitlin's better at me than at everything." "Everything? She can't be," Thomas said firmly. "But she is, Thomas," Emily said. "She really is." Nothing could make Emily feel better. The next day, Emily was delivering goods to Ulfstead Castle. She was surprised to see Caitlin on another track. Her driver and fireman were examining her, looking puzzled. "Did you break down?" Emily asked. "No," Caitlin answered, "but my driver thought he heard a strange sound. They're checking me over. Looks like you'll beat me on the way down the hill," Caitlin said. Emily smiled. Emily headed down the steep hill far away from the castle. Suddenly, she heard Caitlin calling for help. My brakes have failed! Help!" Caitlin cried. "Look out, Emily! I can't stop!" Caitlin was barreling down the hill. Emily tried to speed up. Suddenly, she heard a terrible crunch as Caitlin rammed into her from behind. "Don't worry, Caitlin, I've got you," said Emily as she braced herself and slammed on her brakes. Finally, Emily managed to slow them down, and they stopped safely at the bottom of the hill. Caitlin sighed with relief. "Oh, Emily, you're my hero." Emily smiled proudly, but when she puffed forward, she heard an awful crunch. The front of Caitlin's streamlining was dented and bent. "This is why I don't push or shunt," Caitlin says. "It always messes up my skirt." "Is that why you didn't push me onto the siding? Because of your skirt?" Emily asked. "Yes, I wish I had buffers like you," Caitlin answered. "How brave you were today, Emily. I'm lucky to have a friend like you to help me." "Everybody breaks down sometimes, Caitlin," Emily said with a chuckle, "and I'm lucky to have a friend like you." Alright, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to y'all later.